Hi everybody, it's Talia here. I thought that I would do a bit of a winter garden tour in our garden here at home. It's quite a big space that we have, divided up into a bunch of different areas. I've just tried to utilize the areas that already had gardens in them. So we moved here about a year ago, and I did establish these gardens a year ago, so they've gone through that end of winter through summer, and we're back into winter now. Winter is probably my favourite time to garden in South East Queensland because it is just brilliant temperatures. We've been getting quite a lot of rain this winter, so I haven't had to worry so much about watering either, and it doesn't get too hot in the day, but we still get lots of lovely sun and we still get a decent amount of heat. So let me show you what we've got happening. So here we've got our lime tree, which has been fruiting really well. Got really beautiful, big, very juicy limes, heaps of those on there, but also a big batch of new limes coming, lots of baby limes, lots of flowers on there. And in this garden I need to remulch the path down to the compost bin, but we've got the sugarcane mulch over here, and we've got some lemon balm, strawberries, a big thing of parsley under there. I've also got a spray of various seeds that I've put into there. Lots of rocket. What's this? Some more parsley. Yum. Down in this section and here I've got turmeric and ginger growing. This chili I might show you from the bottom. We've got some lettuces here, and this is tulsi, holy basil, so that's really nice. This is leftover from last season, a beetroot, and we've got the lavender, and the flowers of the lavender are just starting to come out, so that's really nice. That's been a really good hardy plant that has survived the year really well. What have we got down here? Maybe some more beetroot, a few weeds in there, but that's okay. Got heaps of rocket, or this is mostly rocket over here, and then more rocket. This is all self-seeded from the rocket last season, and not so many cosmos come up, but you can see this semi-dead looking cosmos, and the garden has been full of it, and it just easily self-multiplies. So I've got some more little lettuce, nasturtiums, which I love. We've got some snapdragons here, my favourite type of kale, which is the Tuscan kale. Really easy to clean and check for bugs for kosher reasons, and just general don't want to eat bugs kind of reason, and really delicious. You can see here all the little cosmos coming up. Red vein sorrel, again, that has overwintered, so that's done really well. Next to the compost bin here we've got elderflower, so we've got that happening. I think once I really need to learn what to do with this exactly. I never seem to get many berries happening, but lots of beautiful flowers, so maybe I can make an elderflower cordial or something like this. I just need to learn how to do that, and I'll be giving this a good trim once these flowers have all come on, because you can see it's quite sparse in the middle there. this is pigeon pea. It's generally considered a weed, but it does have medicinal qualities, so I'm just letting it grow there. I've also got the pawpaw plant, which is looking a bit sad, but you know, it's not too bad. And if we come around here, we've got lots of pumpkins still on the vine. We've been giving these away like crazy. More pumpkins, and you can see the vine has gone all the way down over there. This is uncultivated land at the moment. It's quite hard, rocky soil and very dry on the top. So I'm going to be working on that soon. Need to pull up these bits of grass, and I didn't really clear any of this space. The pumpkins really cleared this for me. So one of the things that I kind of like about pumpkins is the pumpkins are really over here now, but they started here and went all through the garden, and you'll see as we go through the bottom part of the garden that they are still there. But basically they cleared out all the weeds that were here as they went through, which was great. Big banana tree. So I need to start building this up with my layers, which would be good. And you can see the pumpkin vines are just, you know, prolific, going everywhere all the time. Need to direct them a little bit. But even there, 2 more pumpkins, 2 more there, so you know, we've got heaps, a couple more up the top there. This is our big pile of mulch that will eventually be spread over this bank. And we've got 2 mulberry trees. So mulberry trees lose their leaves in the winter, which it has done, and this might be just starting to get some new leaves back. Oh no, these ones are falling off. It's this mulberry tree up here that's just starting to get some more. Look, spice pumpkin, some sweet potato, purple sweet potato that I planted in there. Yeah, here, this mulberry tree up here, you can see it's just getting new sprouts. Big thing of lemongrass. Oh, another pumpkin in there. This is a finger lime. Beautiful native Australian fruit, one of our favourites. And down here, I've also got down here cassava, and another one over here, and a lot of big banana trees yet to fruit. Okay, so that was following the pumpkin tangent. If we go back and do the bottom part of this, what we call our lime tree garden, down the bottom here, got some more of this little baby cos lettuce, which is my favourite lettuce. That's what I like to plant. And we've got arrowroot, so growing that, a bunch of random seedlings, excuse me, that are coming from seeds. I'm not sure of what they are. Some borage. What was this again? Oh, a lemon verbena. So that will grow up quite big. Hopefully it will be alright here. This is a really beautiful nasturtium with red flowers, and that's true cardamom up there, so hopefully we'll get something from that. More red vein sorrel, more of that Tuscan kale that I like. Another pawpaw tree. This is a really nice variegated thyme, I'm hoping spreads out, and dandelion. So using this dandelion mostly for the greens, and using more weedy dandelion for the root. This arrowroot is really nice. It's not particularly arrowroot growing season, but it's doing a really good job. This eggplant needs a hard trim. but it just keeps producing eggplants, so I never know what the good time to do it is. I've got a couple growing on there, which is good. Here we've got some more lemon verbena, I think, and a really beautiful fragrant rosemary that's going well. Some more parsley. Like to hide that stuff under things, but you can see like the pumpkin vines are still coming through this garden, and this one's coming all the way up here. We've got a pumpkin. I don't really take the pumpkins off the vine until the vine is like really properly yellow, just because the longer I can leave it on there, the longer I have to use it. This is the chili plant. I did have another one as well, and these are really, really spicy, but they're quite yummy. Got some more bits and pieces, a radish. Oh, I did sprinkle radish seeds through here as well, so hopefully some of those will come up. This was the zucchini that was a bit of a fail, so looks like this could be some radishes and bits and pieces. There's some more kale, just tons of this rocket. It's all staying pretty small, and I could thin it out, but I just thought I would leave it like a little rocket forest. That parsley's going well under there, but yeah, so happy with the lime tree. It's in a great citrus season. So this is what we call the lime tree garden. I'll take you over to some of the raised beds. Just on the side of the house here, I've got some basil and some lavender in these cool pots. Not really pots, but just tree stumps with some soil in them. That's really cool. And actually along the veranda, I've got some, I think this is tatsoi. This is a lily that's just re-sprouting. Some giant mustard greens. Here we've got some cauliflowers and some radishes, so that'll be great. And over the lawn we've got our lemon tree, which is prolific. We just gave it a huge big trim, but we've just got so many lemons. You know, they're huge lemons, size of your hand, and also they are really, really juicy and delicious. So that's really good. Some of them are a bit gnarly, but there's nothing wrong with them. Still really good. And then I've got these two raised beds and the beautiful Montfort rose there. So here I've got more Tulsi, holy basil, and then I've only got two here capsicum plants. These are great fruiters, and the kids like to eat them. Lots of nasturtiums. I love how beautiful and lush that looks. Behind here we've got some snow peas to climb up the wall as well. In this garden we had some marigold that's just finishing, more snow peas that I've got to train up a bit more. Another beautiful nasturtiums. Not really any flowers on this, but still the leaves are yummy and great for bugs and things. And just some more Thai basil here. Not many leaves on the Thai basil in winter. It's all gone to seed. And we could get, maybe if I wasn't doing it one-handed, a bunch of seeds out of there. Anyway, that's just doing its thing for now. Hopefully it will self-seed a bit as well. And also got some turmeric, I think, in there. which is nice. We've got all those snow peas at the back, and yeah, this is just a nice, really sunny garden here. And these roses are just absolutely amazing. The smell is phenomenal, and yeah, they're very pretty to look at. They're not good picking roses, like they really fall apart very easily, even when you try to pick them. So, but even then, this should have a prune because we're starting to get some new leaves, so I should really give this a trim back. I've also got lots of seeds started here, so a bunch of beetroots, silver beets, some bunching onions, a bunch of flowers. Might need to get these out in the sun a little bit more because they haven't been growing so much. I really suck at growing things from seed. This is about as big as they ever get, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. If you have any seed growing tips, maybe they need to be in some sort of greenhouse. I don't know, it's pretty warm, so I hadn't thought of it, but maybe I should try that. We've just been away for a few days, so these snow peas are getting a bit leggy and really need to be planted in the ground. So I'm going to try to get onto that tomorrow. Here we've got some 3 cassia plants that I just bought, so that's going to be great, and 3 vanilla plant orchids, so I need to learn how to look after those properly and hopefully not kill them. That's some other bits and pieces I've got going on in this area. So I do have a bunch of other gardens and bits and pieces even behind me. I've got the worm farm, got more basil in a pot, and we do have another reasonable sized garden for growing food and medicinal things down there, but it's a bit overgrown and it's not even worth showing you. The only thing that I've really got growing well in there is some horseradish, some pineapple sage, and what else, that like I don't know what the proper name for it, but it's just like the everything herb or chicken stuffing herb, or you know, something like this people call it. So we've got that down there, and some lily-pilly trees and more banana trees and stuff like that. But we really hope to get some more fruit trees planted really soon along that bank that I showed you. And I didn't show you the carrots and the calendula that are coming up. I'll quickly show you now. So in here we find the calendula and like heirloom carrots. So they're started to pop up, which is exciting. The kids helped me, so we've got a lot of them. I'll wait till they get a bit bigger before I thin them out. And I'm just growing them in these styrofoam boxes because I needed to be sure that there was depth for the carrots, which I can't be so sure of in this sort of garden. But yeah, really happy with how everything's growing at the moment. You want to get it off? You do it. You can't do it? You want one I already picked? Yummy. Thank you.